Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. If you want to know how to get back your ex-girlfriend and boyfriend, click the link below.
This is my story as well as how my life went. I never publish on below. I just read because it has located me convenience in means. My tale is about exactly how I remained after being betrayed. 7 to 8 years and I never saw it coming. I relocated with this man over bad household issues young. Concerning 16-ish. I was together with him for around a year or two by the time I relocated. I remained at his location with his family constantly. I had no family or residence to get back to as well as was distressed from youth feelings and also features. I didn't know I was driving him away rather with my very own feelings. Yet he is equally as much responsible. 6 to 7 years living and also spending essentially every second with each other. Points get tough. Fast forward to December of 2018, he was stray or did roaming as well as was cheating on me with a colleague. All of us, 3 of us, operated at a dining establishment at the time. Looking back, I was so exceptionally dumb. And also blindsided. I need to have seen it. It lasts about 6 months. While together till he separated in May of 2019 with me and ended things yet did not state he cheated up until after yet I currently recognized. I listened to rumors. And also didn't think them. I put myself on D-Day in a mental hospital at 22 for trying self-destruction. I obtained basic details after I got out. But what I despise is that I trusted him when I should not have. However, above all, she knew we were together the whole time. Yes, we were struggling, however all of us interacted. It's so unsightly of somebody. Either side or method. Now 23. My birthday was my 2-day in the mental hospital, of which I remained for 9 days, and also spoke to him 2 weeks later. Got every little thing I can possibly deal with to know. And selected later the month on that I still stupidly liked him and also agreed with FWB. I was determined, I think. He became buddies with an additional women coworker. Same age, now 23 to 24. She is wed and also has 3 youngsters. I trusted it. 2019-2020 still separated, recouping psychologically. As well as his brand new female buddy was mine now. And it felt forced upon me, but she opened the friendship otherwise. Worst blunders of my life. She wound up having an event, of numerous most likely had, March of 2020 with my ex-companion. As well as she imitated my friend as well as adjusted and also convinced me as well as made me trust her. And also I actually believed we were pals, which was it. And he was buddies with her, which was it. Nope, not at all. We weren't practically with each other yet he was essentially having me cope with him once again after he vacated his very own household's house as well as I remained there with little to no options. So it injured. It hurts at night more than relying on a woman that became your friend or pretend to be one. It was unsightly and also horrible. However, in May of 2020 I chose to get back together with him if there is no call between the app. And it has been challenging but alright since. It's effort every day. However, it's currently 2022 as well as 10 nearly 11 years later. Experienced plenty of therapy. Relationships aren't best, that is difficult. If anybody has made it to this factor, sorry for rattling on. ADHD as well as remember some passed out trauma at its finest. I just intended to say. I remained after cheating and also what I considered disloyalty once again cause it was still existed and also hidden around. I don't want any kind of. You are entitled to much better. No, I really did not stay out of convenience or anything either. Yet I simply wanted to inform my story. Sometimes life operates in unusual means. And relationships afterwards take the power to progress and also not take a look at the past and also allow it regulate the connection. To forgive to an extent and also to approve this is no longer the exact same connection. It takes a lot more effort that each individual can take in some cases. Yet comprehending my loved one as well as helping me worked. I hope I connected to a person. Below are the most effective comments, advices that I collected for this terrific tale. Few ideas, and also I review your story. In some cases specific individuals are tipping stones. By that I suggest you had a terrible family life in childhood and your BF and also his family were there for you. You individuals got together very young. He probably dedicated to you faster than he likely would have since you truly needed him. Not saying he didn't get as much out of the partnership. Just that he couldn't date you casually and date others given that you truly needed him SHD to cope with him, so maintain that in mind. You agreed to FWB abdominals seems like we're the initiator of the FWB duration. Undoubtedly, you wanted it to be more than FWB, so you cannot criticize that as disloyalty. I can recognize you being emotionally entailed why you would certainly feel by doing this, but what was agreed upon was a non-committed partnership. I'm not saying this things to safeguard him or to make you wrong. The exact contrary actually. You have chosen to remain, so I intend to offer you a point of view to not feel like you stuck with a crook or betrayer. He sounds like a truly hero. Also at a young age he was totally there for a young girl that required individuals to be there for her. I wish you men will communicate far better, and also have a great life together. You may desire to seek IC for your youth things. Good luck. I am sorry this all occurred to you. You have had a hard life for somebody so young. I hope he has altered and also remains from the app. I make certain you enjoy him yet he is truly all that you understand so there is security in that which I comprehend. If he does betray you once again you truly ought to spend some time on your own to actually recover. Then it is possible in time you will certainly fulfill a person that will appreciate and also enjoy you much more. Sometimes an adjustment in scenery is essential. I wish you all the luck and many thanks for sharing. Best to you. One more story of unfaithful. I'm struggling with my other half's events. Lurker and very first time poster. TLDR, I 37 meters uncovered my spouse contended least 2 events. One during our wedding celebration and also another while I have been experiencing a chronic health problem. I am struggling to refine this and also have self-esteem issues while battling chronic health problem. Day 1 was the 24th of January. Unintentionally captured my better half, 36F, taking a nude, had no uncertainty in all. Discovered she had an online affair for 1 month and was discussing meeting personally. They survived on opposite sides of the globe. She stated it was because of the stress and anxiety of me having a persistent ailment. Both agreed that 6 months earlier, prior to I was sick, was the best time of our marital relationship. We determined to try RC and also both did IC after concerning 3 weeks from day 1. Open gadget plan. I have a background in hacking, so with my better half's consent I dealt with a forensic analysis. Found a great deal of erased texts and also doubtful Google searches from years ago, just how to sext, and so on. I had doubts concerning an additional event yet no proof. She lied about continuing to make use of the same social media site's platform, although didn't appear to message that man once more. Day 2 the other day. Found she has a Snapchat account. She said it was from years earlier and utilized it to talk with her good friend, female. I thought she was existing so I asked to visit as well as inspect. I uncovered some unusual messages as well as she confessed prior to I had the ability to review it. She had sex with a colleague about 6 times in the bathrooms at work. This was 2 weeks prior to our wedding celebration, the week of and 1 week after. We got wed regarding 3.5 years back. Together for 12 in total amount. She remained to message him while we got on our honeymoon and also ended aspects of a month right into the honeymoon. During that time she informed him she loved him, that it was the most effective sex she ever had and also numerous other things that have eroded my self-confidence as well as busted me. Consisting of jokes at my expenditure. I'm honestly unable to cope. I do not have much of a support network. Mother died a couple of years ago. Daddy's non-verbal because of significant strokes. My siblings are not encouraging. I'm fighting with the why did this take place as well as the what's incorrect with me sexually. What do I do now? Below are the very best comments, advices that I collected for this wonderful story. Unfaithful prior to and also after your wedding events is enough for you to understand that this will certainly not work out. You are probably codependent on her and you most likely do not intend to do it yet you need to see an attorney as well as consider divorce. Mate it will be difficult at the beginning yet eventually when you finally meet a person that genuinely love as well as respect you, you will certainly never ever regret the day you left. There is nothing incorrect with you mate. It took place due to the fact that she picked to cheat. Just leave. You can see she's got no respect for you or your connection. She is a lunatic human that takes pleasure in causing pain on others. You are not that type so why attempt to understand a person who should not also be classed as human? Sorry you do not have support but this female was clearly getting off on your anguish. You should find a method to avoid her. Probably some private counseling for increase your self-confidence. It isn't you, you took place to face a beast disguised as a caring human. This took place only due to the fact that you were deceived as well as married as well as asshole. Matters are a product of the bad character of individual that commits them. It actually has nothing to do with you because since she ripped off on you twice and was even ill-mannered to you with this various other person. This is a cruel person as well as not a good person to be wed to. You can do better. Alone is better. Cheaters lie, they are well exercised as well as good at it. There are monsters in this globe. You picked a lemon, it occurs. Hang in there, it will certainly get better, I guarantee. I am so sorry you are undergoing this at the time you are so sick as well as without assistance. She should have to pay you spousal support until you are better. I wish you returned wellness as well as far better days. Her unfaithful on you was never regarding you, it was just about her. You might have been the Superman of all husbands, hung like a horse as well as review every wish from her eyes before she also recognized that she had that dream and she would have still cheated on you. She did it because she wished to rip off on you, tried it, enjoyed it and desired extra. That is what it all had to do with. You are not liable for decisions she made. I presume that you just uncovered the tip of the iceberg. Every little thing she has actually told you were just things you currently found out when you caught her taking nudes or will discover the conversations from years back. Fact is, she probably did a hell of a whole lot more that you just haven't found out. So first thing you need to do is to stop having sex with her, go to a physician as well as obtain tested for sexually transmitted disease. Then consult with a legal representative and discover what a separation would certainly appear like for you. In the meantime, tell her to leave your home given that you require time on your own to refine what she did and also to separate the woman you believed she was from the lady she in fact is. Take good care of on your own, consume alcohol, plenty of water and also eat healthy. Abscond from alcohol and drugs, they won't help you. Find a friend or two that you depend on, tell them what she did and ask them for support. Do not be alone now. You are worth a lot greater than to be treated by doing this. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you assume. Do not neglect to subscribe as well as hit the notification bell. Remain tuned for a lot more